The approach which I have discussed in the previous lecture is an older approach. In fact, from React 16.3, this can be done with a different syntax as well, and that is basically one of the method called createRef. Let's also try that, though we have to focus on the useRef, that is useRef hook, but let's just discuss it so that you get the clear idea about how React changed from the older version to the very latest one. Here, if I have to use the createRef method, what I will do, I will just take a constructor where the components props are passed. This component class is the one which is the parent class. So when I use constructor, props are passed to the constructor, and then I'm going to use the super method to pass the props to it. So the constructor call is not an issue now. And then the next step is I'm going to use the createRef method. So I will say, for example, let's use the same name. So it will be this dot input element. That's the name I'm going to use, equal to react dot create reference, that is createRef. This is going to create the reference element, the I element, that is. Once the element is created, next thing is you need to assign the reference of this text box to I element. Now because this syntax we are removing, we will not have any arrow function inside this ref. Instead, you just have to pass this created reference element. So the only thing you need to do is you just have to pass the reference here. So I will say this dot I element. Now let's say here we want to set the focus. Because you are using the createRef and that's a DOM element, here we have to specify the current. So I'm going to say I element dot current dot focus. Let me just refresh and you see again the output is similar. Now on a click of a button, we will again face the problem. So here also we will just say I element dot current dot focus. So if I have focus here on the first box, click on the button and you have this cursor set in the second text box.